Welcome to the LOE report. So here's the latest installment from the Trump administration. Like, how stupid do they think we are? Trump cancels his meeting with Democrats to avoid unproductive talks. And then he does this. And nobody really minds a flyover, but at a golf tournament, I don't know. But everybody kind of liked it. But that's neither here nor there. While federal workers are finding out if they're getting fired, that's what he's doing. Because his administration just sent a memo telling federal agencies to prepare for mass permanent firings during the shutdown, not furloughs, firings. So let me get this straight. He's using a government shutdown that he's causing by refusing to meet with the Democrats to permanently fire thousands more people in this economy. So let's talk about what Trump did on Friday, September 26th. Government shutdown deadline, September 30th at midnight, 4 days away. Trump has canceled his scheduled meeting with Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries, called their demands unserious and ridiculous. And what does he do instead? I already told you. He boards Air Force One with his granddaughter at 10 a.m. in the morning. And at 11 a.m., Air Force One does a dramatic flyover of the Ryder Cup. So low, you could almost hit it with a wedge. Maybe not my wedge, but maybe one of those guys. The crowd loses their minds. He told reporters, I heard Team USA wasn't doing well, and I've already negotiated 7 wars, so I might as well just get on a plane and have to fly and help them. Team USA had already lost matches that day. It didn't help. They lost the Ryder Cup anyway, and this is not how we want our president spending his time while the whole nation burns. In fact, Team Europe trolled him in their victory celebration, and they filmed themselves holding the trophy chanting,
Are you watching Are you watching Donald Trump? Are you watching Donald Trump?
Are you watching? Are you watching Donald Trump? So Trump flies up there, disrupts the entire event with TSA-level security. Then he sits behind bulletproof glass for 3.5 hours. Team USA loses, and then the Europeans mock him to his face. So great job, Mr. President. Really inspiring the troops there. But here's what really pisses me off. While Trump was watching golf, Hakeem Jeffries on Capitol Hill is furious. Jeffries said this.
The off ramp, here's the off ramp. Donald Trump, get back to Washington, D.C. Why are you at a golf event right now and the government is 4 days away from closing? That's outrageous. And it speaks to the fact that these people, these extremists, they could care less about the health, the safety, and the economic well-being of the American people. They could care less. They're on vacation right now.
And the White House response, the only person Hakeem Jeffries and the Democrats can blame for a government shutdown is themselves. Trump cancels the meeting. Trump flies to golf. Trump refuses to negotiate, but it's Democrats' fault. How stupid do they think we are? Okay, so the golf trip is bad, but that's, Trump being Trump. But here's where it goes from typical political theater to actively weaponizing government collapse. So on Wednesday, September 25th, the Office of Management and Budget sent this memo to every federal agency, and this memo is unprecedented. The memo directs agency to prepare for reduction in force or RFI notices. Russ Vought has been planning this the whole time, Project 2025. He has already told us what he's going to do, so the Democrats should be able to fight something when you hand them the playbook. Get up, Democrats, do something, make me cough. So people are going to get permanently fired if they shut it down, and you know what's going to happen if they keep letting it run. So it's kind of a no-win for Democrats at this point, but I say shut it down. We have to regroup. And again, going back to the quote, we're going to cut a lot of people that we're able to cut on a permanent basis. Can't even talk. I can't even repeat his sentences. He added, I'd rather not do that. Sounds like another mafia boss type thing. So, you'd rather not permanently fire thousands of federal workers during the shutdown that you're causing by refusing to negotiate? How generous of you, Supreme Leader. So let me be very clear about what's happening. Trump is planning to use a government shutdown as an opportunity to purge the federal workforce. The memo says target programs that did not benefit from an infusion of mandatory appropriations. Who's deciding if it benefited? There is no oversight in this government, by the way. So, translation, any program that needs annual congressional funding could see its workforce gutted. This isn't about efficiency. This isn't about cutting waste. This is about using a crisis that Trump is creating based on the job he's done over the last 8 months to fire people whose jobs he doesn't like. Like, 90% of the Consumer Protection Bureau that protects people. Yeah, let's go government, go stock market, and we're all going to get screwed. And the OMB memo has the audacity to blame Democrats, saying they're pushing for a shutdown over a series of insane demands, including $1 trillion in new spending. So we'll get to what Democrats actually want in a minute. Spoiler alert, it is not $1 trillion.